Hello. Welcome to the Green View Talk podcast. Today, we will be talking about the article Climate Change and Food Security Brazil's Strategic Role, written by me, Helder Teles Stapite, together with my great friends Antonio Fernando Pinheiro Pedro and Rafael Plasek. Climate change has become one of the greatest threats to global food security, and Brazil occupies a central position in this debate. Responsible for feeding more than 1 billion people across different continents, the country is today one of the largest producers and exporters of grains, meat, and other essential foods. However, this leadership coexists with major challenges imposed by extreme weather events, which directly affect rural areas and compromise both productivity and the logistics of transporting goods. Prolonged droughts in the Midwest reduce entire harvests. Heavy rains in the South damage roads and delay exports. Unexpected frosts affect crops such as coffee, and heat waves increase irrigation and management costs. Farmers are on the front line of these impacts, facing daily risks that go beyond their control and demand resilience, innovation, and constant investment. In this context, the need to expand food production without increasing deforestation emerges as one of the great dilemmas of our time. Brazil, however, has already proven capable of increasing productivity without opening up new areas. Over the past 40 years, grain production has grown by more than 300%, while the cultivated area has expanded by just over 50%, a direct result of adopting technologies such as no-till farming, precision agriculture, and integrated crop livestock forestry systems. In addition, millions of hectares of degraded pastures can be restored and reintegrated into the production process, creating a virtuous cycle that combines economic efficiency with environmental conservation. This modernization of agriculture shows that producers are not adversaries of preservation, but rather key players in a transformation that makes it possible to produce more and better with less impact. As the world's breadbasket, Brazil also carries a major climate responsibility. Ensuring predictable food supply in a planet marked by extreme climate events is a decisive contribution to global stability. At the same time, preserving national biomes, the Amazon, the Cerrado, the Pantanal, and many others, is not only an environmental issue, but also a strategic one for global climate regulation. And it is precisely the farmers who occupy vast areas of the territory who become fundamental guardians of these spaces. Brazil's forest code, one of the strictest in the world, requires the maintenance of legal reserves and permanent preservation areas within private properties, ensuring that a significant portion of native vegetation remains protected. This means that in many cases, farmers are also responsible for conserving forests, springs, and ecological corridors, a role that reinforces their contribution to the global climate agenda. Contrary to simplistic interpretations, reality shows that agricultural production and environmental preservation go hand in hand. Many farmers invest in low-carbon technologies, socio-environmental certification programs, and soil and water management practices that reduce impacts and increase resilience in the face of climate change. These are concrete examples that prove that Brazilian agriculture should not be seen only as part of the problem, but primarily as part of the solution. Thus, at COP30, when discussing the future of food security, it is essential to recognize that Brazilian agriculture not only sustains the economy and global supply, but also contributes significantly to environmental preservation. Valuing rural producers means valuing the very foundation of climate and food security for the planet, for within them lies the capacity to innovate, the commitment to the land, and the responsibility to feed the world in times of climate uncertainty. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, turn on the notification bell, and share your thoughts in the comments. By liking our video, You also help us expand the reach of our message to everyone willing to listen and learn. See you soon.